And welcome to another edition of Fortunes Hiding Down Under. It's our pub show. It's a Monday afternoon. It's been a big weekend for me, but how's your weekend been, boys?
Yeah, very good, mate. Not quite as good as yours, but yeah, just doing a bit of painting at home and some jobs, mate. But
happy days. Well, I weren't painting this weekend for once with the old hairdressing, but I was painting the town red actually in Malula Bar. So
nice.
Lovely little beachside end of season football trip. So nice. Fresh off the boat, straight into the pub.
Mine's been pretty quiet. It's my daughter's 8th birthday today. So
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ella. So we had a kids' party yesterday at an amusement arcade, which was just fucking chaos. It's good fun though. And then today we've done the family stuff, and she's now gone back to her mum's. So yeah, it's been good. It's been nice and chilled out actually. Cool.
I think I took the. I was just saying to you earlier, mate. Like it feels like every time we do this show now, I've realised how much I go out.
A lot more than we do.
Yeah. So,
you're younger though.
I'll be reining it in. Well, I'm modelling our lovely shirt today. The first time I've worn it. Fortunes Island down on the TV. Happy days.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's smart, isn't
it? But yeah, we got off to a flying start against Sheffield United, boys.
We did.
What a win.
Yeah, well, you say what a win. I'll get it out of the way. I called it. I said it would be 2-0. And I said it would be comfortable without being spectacular. And I think that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
I felt like the game was won when we scored the second goal. And I never really felt that we weren't going to do anything other than win it.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good start. Good couple of goals. Second half was a bit pedestrian, I thought. And it was interesting what happened with how he was setting the team up second half, which I'm sure we'll go into. But yeah, overall a good win. I think that was most important that we got the 3 points.
What do you think of the lineup, Dave?
Well, I've got to admit, when that came up, I was frustrated. I said the other day on Thursday, right? I said, like, if I'm a big Moyes supporter, I'll back him to the hilt. But I think you needed to drop Souček and bring in Kudus. Didn't do that, and I was a bit annoyed. But I mean, he's proved me wrong, hasn't he?
2-2, mate.
Yeah,
2-2. I mean, we can't really argue with him at the moment.
I think everybody would have hoped rather than expected to see a change. And we're looking at a team that have just shipped 8 goals, and on paper we're playing 2 holding midfielders. The reality is a bit different though, isn't it? Because Souček is getting forward a lot more. He's not exactly playing that holding position. So, and it's hard to argue with him. Because who do you drop? We've all said the last couple of weeks Souček, but he's now 2 goals in 2 games. He's playing well.
He hasn't had a bad game yet.
Nah, he's not.
Like, I can't think of a bad game he's had. The thing is with it, I think it's the price tag of Kudus as well. It's like, come on, I want to see him. Like, we've just paid all this money for him. He's exciting. Yeah. He's good. He's been fantastic every time he's come on. But it's hard to drop someone who's in form.
Yeah, it is, and they're all in form at the moment. You would say, apart from Ben Rama, which will.
But he's on the bench as well.
He's on the bench.
He's going for scraps. So.
Yeah, look, I think it's hard, and I'm looking at it with a different perspective now than I probably was before this game. It's hard to justify leaving any of them out.
Well, I think Moyes said in his presser, right? He said, "I'm not playing 2 defensive midfielders. I'm playing Souček differently. I'm playing him further up."
Yeah.
And he's doing well in that role.
Yeah. But so lineup was, I obviously wanted Maverick Panos to come in for Aguirre. I'm very happy to be proved wrong, mate.
Yeah, he had a good game. I thought he played well, and there was a block that he made that was really fucking good. But yeah, same lineup we've seen. Emerson on the left, Soufal on the right, Aguirre and what's his face, cat kicker in the middle. They looked solid enough, I thought, at the back. Emerson was decent again.
I love him. I fucking love him. He came out and did an interview in the week, and he talks so well and about the club, and I think he's there for a long haul. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think he's willing to do everything for the shirt, and it's just him and Paqueta.
How old is he?
I don't think he's that old.
Actually.
I think he's
in his prime, about 27 or something like that.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
He's not old.
No, it's a good buy.
Yeah,
very good buy.
Really good. Sue Fowl, another assist, 3 in a row.
Assist, yeah. What an assist as well.
Oh,
what a move.
It was a great move. I think he'll have more difficult games than that defensively, but 29.
He's 29.
Yeah. I think I noted when he came to the club, right, I've never seen anyone that far into their career have so few appearances. You know, he made something like 100 senior appearances when he joined us, and as you just said, 29 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's won the lot.
I know. Well, he's looking at getting the tattoo now, isn't he? Did you see that?
Yeah, the Conference League.
But we was crying out for someone to sort of come in and take over from Creswell, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's at the end of his career, isn't he, Chris?
Yeah, and no one's talking about him now, and there's a reason for that. It's because someone's come in and done a really fucking good job.
Yeah.
And so he deserves all the plaudits from me, Emerson, and I think he had another great game, which is awesome. Sue Fowl, as you was just talking about with the goal, he's class. He's like he's rolling back the years, isn't he?
It is, yeah.
He's like doing a Mick Hucknall. But
he was holding back the years.
Holding back the years, yeah, that's it.
But he does. He looks rejuvenated, and it's good to see. You know, he was getting forward a lot more than he probably expected to.
Link up play is really good between him and Bowen. We talk about the flair of Paqueta and Emerson on one side.
Yeah, it's a lot more industrious on the right.
Yeah, it is.
But it's equally effective.
But I tell you what, Souček did have a chance. Bowen again, I thought was fantastic when he went to the byline, and Tony Gow said it in his commentary. His upper body strength is fucking unbelievable. Like, he's so strong.
Yeah,
and he bullies people, mate.
Yeah,
I was just saying to you in the car, he's world class at the moment.
The way he started the season, you can't.
And Souček,
can't
obviously,
argue he's not.
He's a fantastic player. I think we're lucky to have him, and we're lucky that he's embedded in the club as well.
Yeah,
because I don't think he's going anywhere. Not with his ties at the minute.
Nah.
You can't imagine. You can't.
Twin kids.
Yeah.
Family's not going to want to move to Liverpool.
Fuck, he'd want to move to Liverpool. Jeez.
I love him. I'd let him give me twins at the moment.
Fucking hell.
And Souček's goal, Bowen's goal, it was a great finish, and I think that shows the way that he finished it. Shows that he's confident, but he's fucking he's not just going for power. He's not just hitting it. He placed it like it was.
The way he hit that first time, it was like there was no one was going to be ready for that, were they?
No, not at all.
And the quickness of the movement, the ball coming in and coming out, and it was just
as I just said about the one that he got to the byline and he cut it back for Souček. Souček's fucking leaned back. He was near enough horizontal when he fucking hit it, and it went miles over. But like, we do the same fucking move with actually someone who can finish, and that's what happens, you know. Will Prowse was right behind him as well. Yeah. Like, so I love seeing him score as well. Like, I love seeing him involved in stuff, you know.
I think if Souček, right, I think if he got to the end of the season with 10 goals, you'd say he's had a really good season. He's back to himself.
And to be fair, I think his goal was better than he's probably got credit for. It was fucking fantastic
really
feat.
Do you think he was falling over?
He was falling over.
No, like the ball just kept hitting his feet.
It's kicking him up right.
Oh, there you go!
Because when I saw it in real time, I thought, how's that gone in? Has it sort of taken a nick or something? But you watch the replay, and it was
every time he scores, I look at him celebrating, and all I'm thinking in my head is, I'm just like, I love potato salad.
I always think about that. He's going to get a nice big bowl of potato salad to celebrate.
I like.
Bless his little heart.
Oh, and a good little ball through from Antonio. There was a couple of, it probably wasn't even a couple of minutes, but just before that goal that really summed Antonio up. We strung a few nice passes together. He went into Antonio's feet. I don't know what I think he fucking kicked it against his other foot or something, and it went fucking miles in the air. And you're like, that's a really nice passage of play that's broken down with Antonio. And then 30 seconds later, he does that. And
Paqueta was fucking mad, mate. He I gotta admit, like, you're going from Brazil's like national team, coming to with the array of strikers that they got, and then he comes here.
What, and he's Richarlison?
Yeah, I'm thinking Neymar.
I'm just having a
fuck them cunts. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sorry. Fuck them. But and then he comes here and he's playing with Antonio, and it's like he's so technically not Brazilian. Do you know what I mean? And he must be. And there was a time when he went in for the shot and he's tried to hit it. He hasn't got finesse. He hasn't got finesse, and he's tried to bend it into when he could have just. Paqueta's made a fucking lovely run.
I think Ward-Prowse was left of him.
Yeah, it was one or the other.
Yeah.
I'd say he doesn't have consistent finesse. Do you remember we did that one against Larnaca and he just stroked it in the
corner?
Yeah. I think that's what he was trying to do, right? He's opened up his body the same way and he just fucked it up. But
if you chuck enough shit at the fucking wall, something's going to stick.
Look, for the record, I love the guy. I think we would.
I do too, but.
I think you just have to accept it, though. Do you know what I mean? I think what he did.
I do accept it, but
it's
I've got to give my opinion on it.
Your kid do well when you know they're not very good, but they'll score the odd goal and you fucking celebrate it like.
It reminds me of like me on a Sunday league, like fucking. I'll hit like 20 and I might get 2.
Yeah,
but it reminds me of that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'll get more than that. I'm just.
I mean, we all know he does a lot more than just that, the technical stuff.
And Moisey fucking loves him. Like when he came off yesterday, he weren't going, fuck me, what happened to them 2 chances?
Yeah.
He was going, how are you? You feeling alright? Like,
shift.
So he does really look after him. And again, he's got to get out of his own head now. Like he's done that podcast. You're right, mate, with the podcast. And I agree with you. Like, don't do them podcasts if you can't back it up, because it's put himself in a situation now that he's snatching at everything. He's in his own head and he's struggling. He's going to have that first goal that he scored for us. You know what I mean? Where it fucking hits his shoulder, goes like he just needs that one goal again to maybe get him going. But it's that inconsistency that I'm really worried about, and that's why I do think we lack that striker. But who knows?
I mean, look, that podcast, right? You go, well, okay, it's a joke and they're fucking being really silly, right?
Yeah.
But it's got to get in your head when you think we've got Newcastle coming up next. The both of them are trying to get one up over each other over this silly little fucking podcast thing, right? And Wilson's giving him
mate, he was brilliant. He was brilliant. I was like, do you know what? Fucking, I'd be the same.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
because they were right. If he had scored and we'd won and we're fucking second in the league, he's at that podcast.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Again, we're missing another presenter. Nathan's not here again today, so hopefully he'll be back next week, which I'm sure he will be. So hello, Nathan. But talking about missing people on podcasts, I think Mikel Antonio needs to stop that, mate. Yeah. But you know what? I say that we've got Newcastle next, yeah. Is it Newcastle next or Villa?
Newcastle.
Yeah. So. This will be the game that he does get to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the typical West Ham drama, Antonio drama.
So you're saying he needs to go on the podcast and say he's going to get 2?
No, I don't think he needs to go on it at all and say anything. But I think this will.
Yeah, he won't go on it.
Yeah, he won't go on it again, and he'll turn up and fucking score 2 at Newcastle. Yeah. I fucking hope so anyway.
I'll go into more detail on Thursday when we talk about Newcastle. I'm actually dreading that game, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we'll cover that on Thursday.
We will.
But sort of back to this game, I think we scored 2 fucking cracking goals, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, absolutely. And they were all good. There was an incident with Antonio in the penalty area.
There was, wasn't there?
Yeah. I can't quite understand why it didn't get more. I was going to say coverage, but he didn't get looked at more.
No one's really mentioned it till
it's
I brought it up
penalty all day long.
For me, it is too.
It's a penalty twice because the guy who runs past and does it.
Ollie McBurney's a fucking dirty bastard anyway.
But I think it's the thing with Antonio. He doesn't get anything because I don't know why the referees think he can fucking handle it, or they think he puts it about himself, which I don't think he actually does as much as he should.
For me, though, the sin, right, is that they're going to play that back on a video and have a look at that, right? The referee already came up, had a word with them and said, come on, lads, fucking cut that shit out.
So they've
had the warning. They've had the warning, right? But you look at the replay of the video, it's just out of nowhere, shove in the back. It's like, whether he goes down like a sack of shit or not, what the fuck's he doing? And like, you're risking giving away a penalty, and that should be punished and stamped out.
Absolutely.
For me.
Yeah.
We got one of those last year, didn't we? Towards the end of the season against Burnley or something like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, and there was a couple of warnings there. And it seems, well, why do you have to have a warning to be fucking around at a corner? You know, if it's not a set piece and you're fucking around doing that, it's you know, it's looked at fucking slow motion for the next 10 minutes and give it.
It was a fucking bad weekend for referees, mate.
Oh, wasn't it? Failure, complete failure.
Jeez. But if it wasn't against them lot, we'd all be fucking laughing at Liverpool even harder.
Oh,
but it's a no-win situation when there's them two playing each other.
Splits you in half, doesn't it?
It does.
I mean, it's funny though, isn't it? Like Liverpool fucking moaning
comical.
about VAR.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about fuck yourself. Go down to fucking 9 players and then lose by an own goal in the 96th minute. I mean, that shit's comical. Except that it's against those fuckers.
But it gets even more comical because all on my fucking social media newsfeed the next day was Tottenham this, Ange this, blah blah. They beat fucking 9 players. I don't want to get into it. And they didn't even score their fucking winner.
Yeah.
And in fact, their goal, a perfectly good goal, was chalked off. So I thought I was still pissed when I because I might as well have been doing the lines in VAR that morning because it was that wonky, mate. Like I could have been doing it on fucking Sunday morning. But anyway, going back to
too much talking about them.
Yeah, sorry. But while we're in the pub, this is what you talk about. This is what it's all about. So, but if you don't like
to be honest, it made me even more fucking pissed off about the penalty we didn't get at Anfield, the one Bowen. Like that's a fucking penalty all day long.
I'll drop that on the Liverpool moaning on about VAR page. I said,
you know, and if that was Liverpool, the penalty's given. So VAR or no VAR, it's still fucking bullshit. But look, we won. That's the most.
It wasn't a very fucking eventful second half.
The second half was strange. I thought Kudus came on, which I think everybody was happy with.
He done that runner. He had 2 players around him, beat them, went fuck off to you, and just drove forward and passed it out to the wing.
I think for me,
Ben Rama fucking done his chop. Fucking.
He's really starting to.
He's got more chops than fucking butchers down the road. Like did you just say it's because of me, innit? I think I've highlighted this here.
Oh, look, I like the guy, you know, and he's given us some good moments in the past, but he just looks like he doesn't know what he's fucking doing.
He'll hit form, right? There will be a time in the season where he hits form. Right now, it's not the time.
So with the players that we've got, why does he keep bringing him on?
Maybe he's trying to play him into confidence. I don't know. But
you know, I think with Kudus coming on and all that changing that he did with the positions, Moyes to me doesn't know how to use those players.
Because if you're 2-0 up against them, right, at home, I'm going at half time, I'm going for a fucking jugular. Really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's fucking. You have to have that mentality of, right, let's be cutthroat here.
Yeah.
Like, not hold out for a fucking a clean sheet. Like, obviously, we probably would have kept a clean sheet even if we did go for it.
Yeah.
Like, we have the talent and the players to go forward and fucking pierce the defence. Like, Kudus, Benrahma, as much as we just said about Benrahma, but if he had a bit of confidence, then yes, he does do the business, you know what I mean? I'm getting a bit worried about this strike situation with Mabama. Not getting a fucking sniff either. Did you notice I got it?
You did get it. Well done, mate.
Get in there.
What was it about chucking enough shit at the walls?
We've been doing it for how long? But
we finished the game with fucking Paquetá up front. You know, if you're Mabama or even Ings on the bench, you're like, what the fuck's going on here?
You've got to say he's trying shit out though, isn't he?
He is,
at some point I'm not going to have that.
Yeah, but don't you think he's clueless working shit out? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, this might work. It's like he's got his way, and if his in-game management isn't great to get more on the attack or anything like that, he doesn't know how to do it. He has no idea. But again, saying that, it's 2-0 win.
It's a fucking nice problem to have, isn't it? Like, you know, we're saying it like it's a negative. We've got more decent players than we can fit in the team.
Yeah, I think that's true, but I think also we all said Sheffield United are a pile of shit in the preview, right? And they turned out to be a bigger pile of shit than I actually thought they were.
They were garbage.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Every chance they had to fucking put us under pressure and go 2-1, they fucked it. They royally fucked it because they were crap.
Yeah.
And honestly, you look at that second half, you go, there was a screw to be turned there, but we didn't turn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, mate. Yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, we won that 2-0. Happy days. I mean, he come out and did his press conference after. Spoke about Bowen as well for England, and I'll tell you what, if he's not playing against Australia and in that next international, mate, I think we should do it. We should do a show for the
England-Australia game. Yeah.
I think bring Nathan in, and that'd be quite
interesting. Bring the piss out of him.
Give him shit. Don't want to lose that though.
When's that? A couple of weeks?
Yeah,
a few weeks.
Yeah, I think it's 2 weeks. Yeah,
I've got to be honest. I'm not disappointed that Bowen ain't playing for England. All the time he ain't playing for England. He ain't risking injury, and I'd like him to concentrate on playing for West Ham. So, although I think he deserves it, and he's better than anything England have got, on that right hand side.
What about Ward-Prowse as well? Like
fucking both of them, you would.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been a fucking fantastic sign, hasn't he? I mean,
did you hear what Tony Gale said?
Double barrel.
Yeah, West Ham fans aren't really used to. They're more used to double barrel shotguns than they are double barrel names.
Oh.
He's a weird cunt, Tony Gale, isn't he?
Doing my head in, to be honest.
Yeah.
All that stuff where he was calling Areola Fabianski, and then he backtracked, didn't he?
Yeah.
Massively backtracked, and he starts going, Areola, he's a really good goalkeeper. I've watched him lots of times, and he does this. Yeah, you're just trying to discount the fact that you called him Fabianski.
Someone's told him,
gone. Mate, you got the wrong keeper there, son.
Going on to Newcastle, and we'll talk a little bit about it. So, why are you worried?
Why am I worried? All right, we want to do it now. Look, I think they had a really poor start, and I think they're starting to click now. They stuck 8 past Sheffield United. They're a team that, once they get moving well, they are quite dynamic. They're hard to deal with. I actually think once they hit that form, which they seem to have done, you can probably put them up there with the Man Cities, the Liverpools, and those kind of, just because of the way they play. They're fast. And what happened to us last year? Didn't we get royally fucked at home?
Yeah, we
them?
did. They did. They fucking destroyed us.
They did. And I just get that feeling that it's that kind of game, and we might be a little bit overconfident in our approach that we can just defend it out and hit them on the counter. Maybe we can. Maybe we're a different
Harvey Barnes is out as well. He's out until Christmas. Yeah. Because I was on my end of season trip, and one of the boys is Newcastle, and I've seen the change in him, and he's confident, and I was like, but also I'm quietly confident that we could get something out of it, to be honest. Because if we Alvarez again, I think he's pivotal to that game. I think he's so important. Because breaking up play, and he can pass a fucking ball as well. Yeah. So if we're looking for that counter attack against them, I think he could be the one to really get the ball rolling and start them fucking attacks as well. Because he's tidy, mate. He's tidy on the ball. Yeah. Like everyone said about fucking twatface from fucking North London, saying how much we're gonna miss him. We have not missed him with that guy in the fucking because he passes forward. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I like about him. But I mean,
we've got. I think it'll be tough. I think we should be the form that we're in. We should be confident of getting something at home against anyone. City was probably the exception to that, but we all suggested that we'd get a point out of it prior to the game. I think a point against Newcastle would be a decent result.
Yeah, it would.
But I don't think we'll get turned over badly by them. Nah.
I don't think we get turned over badly. I just think that they're up there with the top teams.
Yes, and Moyes will approach it cautiously.
Yeah.
I really want to see how Antonio and Wilson do. I'm so interested in that battle. Like, who's going to come out on top? I can tell you, I think it's going to come out on top, but that's a different fucking story. But yeah, another 3 points, which I said was really important. Yeah. We needed to get back to winning ways. We got it. We got a clean sheet, first one of the season. Bowen got his 5th of the season. We roll on.
Yeah.
We still only lost Liverpool and Man City as well.
Yeah.
So you look at that on face value, and
fucking Brighton as well. They got done. Every team that we beat that we thought
were good.
Brighton's still above us though.
They are.
They lost to us.
That's a freakish result. I mean, Villa away, which I think is after Newcastle. That's not going to be
another tough one.
That's not going to be an easy game.
It's another tough one.
The next sort of.
And I fucking hate Villa.
Yeah,
they're a team that irk me. I don't know what it is.
There's a lot of them, isn't it? For me, there is.
Yeah. No, but
for him, there's even more.
Yeah. No. So Villa would be one for me. Yeah.
But look, 13 points. It's a decent start. Last season, it took us 12 games to get to 13 points, and we've done it after 7. And we've played,
this is our best season in something like 16 years, mate. To be honest,
things are looking good. Freiburg will be interesting. That'll be a tough game.
Your boys,
yeah.
You can see us managing that game, and you don't mind doing it in Europe, playing a certain way, grinding out a result, managing the game.
It's like we got a European style when we play.
Yeah,
it's weird. It is. We play very differently. But yeah, I think we'll get another result there. I'm hoping so, because when I'm back in Feb and you're coming as well, obviously.
You're going now, yeah?
I'm
being talked into it. Is this the science pitch?
I'm not booking anything yet.
But me and Matty
it's on the agenda.
Me and Matty are doing a European tour, I think, for the last 16.
We've got to be there, last 16.
Would you be happy with a draw on Friday?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I think that's the toughest game of the group, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've got no fans going over there as well.
It's gonna be hostile, I would have thought.
Frankfurt was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we was over there.
Frankfurt
and it was
edgy,
moody,
you won't be surprised if some of them lot turned up in Freiburg. Fucking mad.
Yeah, they are.
I'd settle for a draw. I think if we got a draw on Friday and a draw or better against Newcastle, I think that's solid.
Well, I'm going to the Freiburg home game in December.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So if this one's a draw,
are you supporting?
You're doing me a favour. Come on, let's be clear. I only said they're quite a good side. No, but in all honesty, I'd quite like that to be a group decider. 6th game of the group, rather than dead rubber. For me personally, I don't want to see it as a dead rubber.
Fuck you, Dave.
Yeah, we'll go through fucking months of anxiety. For you can have a good time.
No. But I think they're the two teams that are going to dominate the group. So if you go away with a draw away from home, and the home games but picture this, both through to the next round.
Yeah.
And here we go. Here's a group decider. That's a fucking
that would be good.
Mouthwatering title.
No, I don't want that. I want us to win the fucking group, so I know when I'm back.
We are going to win the group.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want nail biting bullshit. And on to the final, mate.
So when's Newcastle? It's Sunday, obviously. Is it? It's not an early game, is it?
Yeah, it'll have to be Sunday. Yeah. I'm not sure when the kick-off time is. Yeah,
it's some fucking ridiculous hour.
But I think that's it, lads, isn't it?
Yeah, another good win. Happy days. And again, I called it 2-0.
You did call it. Well done.
Two have got right so far.
Yeah.
And a couple of goals that weren't headers after our recent run of headed goals.
They're lovely goals. Just wanted to see a few more in the second half because I think it was there for the taking. But you take the points, you move on, you go to the next game, and
So on to Newcastle next. Up to fucking Geordie Land. Good luck to any away fans going to that one.
We're home, mate.
Oh, we're home.
We are home.
Yeah. All right. So no big stairs for.
There will be.
Stairs for Newcastle St James's Park, isn't it? So
it's a good view from up there, though, isn't it? You can see fucking everything.
You can see the fucking moon and all.
So we're back Thursday.
We're back into the interactive show on Thursday. We'll all be there for that one. Nathan will be back, and what else? Please, a lot of people watch the show. Please like it. Please subscribe. Many of you that don't. We also will be going back on Spotify.
Yeah.
Will we?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, good.
I'm back.
He's back now.
Space.
But leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of the show. We're always enjoying doing it. As I said, we've all got our jobs, we've all got life, so it's always nice to feel a bit of love if you're actually enjoying it. If you don't, fucking leave something as well. I don't care.
Bit of a thanks for the venue as well, Pig and Whistle.
Yeah, Pig and Whistle. I was looking forward to Stu the manager, who's going to bring us in some jerk chicken today, and didn't bring it. So
next Monday we'll have to.
He's here at 5 o'clock apparently.
Is he?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll
Yeah,
get
he
some
might
off
have
him,
his jerk.
hopefully.
See if he's got his jerk
Chicken, Tutor Mitcham.
Yeah.
For the older subscribers that will know about that. But yeah, so that's it. Another 3 points off the board. West Ham, we are still climbing the table. Very happy. And one thing left to say. Come on, you Irons!